every week we do a fantasy football segment. I'm getting my butt kicked in both of my both of my legs, so I'm going to have to refer to my guru. Maybe he can help me turn things around. So now it's time for my fantasy football guru, brought to you by Stell Exteriors. They've been providing professional roofing and siding at affordable prices since 1996. Did you know that only 2% of roofing contractors qualify as a GA Master Elite installer? So if you do the math, choosing Stell Exteriors takes 98% of the worry out. That's Stell Exteriors, 636 West Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. Give them a call at 609-399-1010. That's 609-399-1010. Ask for Clarice down there at Stell Exteriors. Now let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room my fantasy football guru and yours, Brian Hartley. What's up, Guru?
Pretty sure I beat you by 46 last week, Billy.
Well, you know what's really weird?
Points.
This is
That's
the first year. Well, this is the first year that you and I are actually going head-to-head.
Yeah, that is true. You can tell you're not really into it because you started a guy as your kicker who was on a bye last week. Didn't make a difference, but
I started a
apparently
kicker.
you weren't really into it last week.
I started a kicker. What are you talking about?
You started Chris Boswell last week from Pittsburgh, who had a bye. Didn't even play.
Well, you know what? Maybe
I mean,
it was
the advice I could give you. Is to at least start a lineup with guys that are playing for the week. That's rule number one.
That's pretty
well,
good.
Guru, that's not. Well, you know what, Guru? I felt bad for you because you're my guru and your record's not much better than mine. So it was a gimme for you.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, the injury bug hit me early, but all my guys are coming back now, so I'm making that early season push now to they could jump up the standings. We'll see what happens going forward.
Well, I got to say, Guru, Ken, you were laughing, but I was pissed off when I lost to Saquon Barkley, and in one pool I lost league, and I lost Christian McCaffrey. There's not much left. There's not much left you can pick up on the waiver wire. Let's face it.
No, it depends on the depth of the league. I mean, this year there's been a ton of injuries, so it's been really hard unless you've been at the bottom to get any decent waiver wires because everybody is making drop ads every week trying to fill those rosters between injuries, between these COVID games now, getting moved all over the schedule. We've all dealt with it. I've dealt with my fair share of injuries with Kenny Galladay, Michael Thomas, who's just, again, this week might play, but it's a Monday night game, so it's frustrating having to make a decision. Do you trust it'll play this week, even though they have a bye next? So it's just difficult this year, and it's one of those things. You know what? We just have to be happy we have football. We have to keep pumping in every week and be happy that it's, we're going week by week here. And hey, it's going to be a stressful rest of the season. These COVID tests are popping up all over the league. And it's going to be a trying time. So, again, just be thankful week in and week out that we go another
and
week.
Of course, the Chiefs and the Bears just had a few people test positive. We're going to have football on Sunday night. We're going to have football 2 games on Monday, and we're going to have a game on Tuesday.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you're a football fan and you want to watch games, it's a great time to be able to watch because there's going to be games all over the place, every day and time. So, hey, listen, we had Thursday, we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We'll see what happens.
All right, Fantasy Football Guru, give us your picks for Week 5 in the NFL.
All right, this week I like Deshaun Watson going against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Big Ben Roethlisberger against our Eagles, and Daniel Jones going against Dallas in what I expect should be a back-and-forth game with a lot of scoring. At running back, Kareem Hunt filling in for the injured Nick Chubb against Indianapolis. James Robinson was one of those pickups early in the season for a lot of teams that's paying off big dividends going against Houston. And Joshua Kelly filling in for the injured Austin Eckler going against New Orleans on Monday night. At wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb going against the New York Giants. The up-and-coming wide receiver Justin Jefferson, who has just been playing out of his mind the last 2 weeks against Seattle. And Jamison Crowder back off the injury bug there going against Arizona. Going to have a little Joe Flacco this week. Think it's a good matchup for him. Those are my picks for Week 5 of the NFL season.
All right, Fantasy Football Guru. Now, last week you were here joining us in the studio or on the live set here at All Campus, and we thought we were the Eagles' good luck charm because we got them off the schneid. And but you did predict the Eagles to go down to the 49ers. I believe it was 27-20. What say you this week? What are your keys to the game, and how do you see this game shaking out?
It wasn't the greatest game to watch. It was ugly. The first half was kind of brutal, But, hey, they came out with a win, and we're first place in the division. Can you ask for anything better than that at this point? I mean, come on. Hey, listen, it was not going to be a pretty game. It really could have gone either way with backups playing on San Francisco. This week, though, doesn't look good again. I like the Steelers this week, 30 over the Eagles, 20.
30-20 for the Guru. All right, fantasy football Guru. Of course, we have you penciled in, and we really appreciate you coming on and doing your thing.
Yeah, I'm sure one of us will be letting the other know how we did again this week. We're not playing head-to-head this week, so we each need a win, that's for sure. We're looking up from the bottom of the standings. That's how we're rolling this year.
All right, there it is, the fantasy football Guru, Brian Hartley, every Sunday here on the Eagles pregame show on 97.3 ESPN. Thank you, Guru.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
All right, the fantasy football Guru, Brian Hartley, is brought to you by Stell Exteriors. They've been providing professional roofing and siding at affordable prices since 1996. Did you know that only 2% of roofing contractors qualify as a GAF Master Elite installer? So if you do the math, choosing Stell Exteriors takes 98% of the worry out. That's Stell Exteriors, 636 West Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. Give them a call, 609-399-1010. That's 609-399-1010. And when you call, ask for Clarice. Tell her we said hi. And they do a great job, Tarek Stell and Clarice down there at Stell Exteriors.